What is up, guys? QuakeX8 here, and welcome to some exclusive news, information, and analysis on FIFA 16. Now, while I was at E3, I got the chance to go to the FIFA 16 booth. I was able to get a bunch of exclusive information and experience with FIFA 16 that I'm going to share with you. I don't think I can show you the footage of the gameplay and stuff that I took because I think that will result in an FBI member coming to my house to kill me, or a channel ban, or something bad like that. I don't even know if what I'm doing right now I'm allowed to do, but I'm still gonna do it, so leave a like for the risk. Look at me, living on the edge. So while I was there, an EA guy gave a 15-minute presentation about new things in the gameplay and new additions and stuff like that. They explicitly did not talk about career mode and ultimate team, so I mean, but I will tell you everything they said, pretty much, because I was taking notes. I'm doing active journalism right here. So the biggest thing that they were trying to push through this presentation was that they were building a balanced game. Now, they were aware that last year there was an imbalance. People would abuse their speedy wingers or strikers, but they said that this year they've decreased the dominance of pace to allow for a more balanced, you know, real, authentic game environment. Something like that. They said in fancy EA talk. But they basically ended up just saying they're making pace not overpowered. I'll talk about this a little bit later. They also talked about how they're putting in 12 women's teams. I'm sure you guys have heard that they're putting in women into the game. I talked to Chuboy a bit about it. He said that they'd love to put them into Ultimate Team, but there are not enough players. But there are going to be 12 women's national teams in total. I got a chance to play with a few of them. They definitely did their research though on the women's teams. Like, each of the players had different skill moves, stats, like accurate player faces, authentic representations, stuff like that. They definitely made an effort to accurately feature women in the game, which I think is cool. I think that's a cool thing. So in total, I played 2 games of FIFA. I played one that was Barcelona versus Real Madrid versus Momo FIFA HD. The other one I played was just against some random, like, 40-year-old Turkish guy. And I played women's Germany versus women's United States, beat him 4-0. What can I say? I'm the FIFA champ. But yeah, there is definitely a distinct difference in how the two genders play in FIFA. But both of them were good, but there is definitely a difference, which I think is kind of interesting. Another new feature that EA added is a thing called the trainer. Now, I'll be showing you a screenshot from some of the footage that I illegally shot. Now, as you can see, there's little, like, bubbles and circles around each of the players when you get the ball that basically is just there to help beginners. And it basically just tells you exactly what to do. So if you're, like, near goal with a good space, it'll tell you B, shoot. If you're in the midfield, it'll tell you A, pass. So it's, like, cool. It's just like a thing for beginners that just basically tells them what to do. And as you sort of progress and you have this feature on, it'll tell you more advanced things like low crossing, you know, ball roll, fake shot. I don't know if it'll do fake shot, but it sort of just keeps upping the difficulty, so it keeps improving and improving and improving you, which I guess is a pretty cool feature. I mean, if you have a friend who has never played FIFA before and you want to teach them, you just put that setting on. It's useful. I don't know, it's not really relevant to me, but I'm sure it's cool for someone who's gonna be buying FIFA for the first time, or yeah, something like that. I don't know, let me know what you think about that in the comments. The main thing that EA were focusing on in this was the gameplay. First off, they said that the biggest feedback they got about the gameplay was how defending is super flawed, and basically if you just have pacey strikers and wingers, they'll just dominate. They said that sometimes the positioning would be off of your defenders, and a through ball would get played and they'd just stand still and wouldn't cover, and they just basically covered all the things wrong with defending in FIFA 15, and they said, we fixed it, which I think is pretty cool. The other thing they talked about was the midfield, and about how in FIFA 15 it was way too easy to just play a through ball or a lofted pass and just be through on goal. So they really emphasized the fact that build-up play and, you know, intricate passing was like the big thing. They really made build-up play a lot more important. So next, what EA did when giving this presentation is they just showed a bunch of examples of the gameplay. So they showed Bale just running at PK, and then there's this new thing called swing steps, where basically if you have a super fast player running at you, the defender will basically just like do like like weird, like something like that. I don't know. That was a really weird representation. It's like a new form of contain for FIFA 16, where basically if someone's running at you, your defenders will be able to just keep up with them. They also talked about how they changed the AI to make your teammates more intelligent and aware. They showed a clip of like Marcelo running up into the attack to get involved, and then how when their team lost the ball, he immediately ran back and got into position to defend. Basically, for the next 5 minutes of the presentation, he just showed examples of defenders preventing pacey players from overpowering the game. The next thing they talked a lot about is interceptions. He said that intercepting on FIFA 16 is a lot more important and easy to do. They said that this makes build-up play and passing through the midfield a lot more important. And they added a new feature, where if you hold down right here, the right bumper, if you hold down the right bumper and click A or whatever the passing button is, it allows a more powerful pass. So if there's like a player next to another one and you're trying to play a pass, if you hold this button and the other button, it plays a much more powerful pass to the feet of the other player to prevent an interception. I don't know, that's something that they were talking about. I don't know really how it will affect the game, but new feature. Another new feature is called no-touch dribbling. Now, if you hold down the left bumper and run or do stuff like that, it'll just do step overs and shit. It basically just does step overs and body feints a bunch of times, how many times you want, and it's pretty cool. It's a new way to skill people, which I always appreciate. And you can do it when you're standing and when you're running, I think, so cool feature. I like that one. That one's cool. They also talked about how they were reworking crossing and how now you can lead attackers with early crosses that they can run onto. So now for my gameplay analysis, after I've just told you all the new gameplay stuff that they've added, I will tell you what I thought of FIFA 16. Now, I played 2 games. I can tell you that pace, from what I played, is gone. It is not overpowered anymore. They have done it. Finally, pace isn't overpowered. It is a miracle. Or isn't a miracle? Let me know what you think in the comments. From the games that I've played, tiki-taka, quick passing, that is the way to go. Now you can't just play an over-the-top through ball to Doumbia and have him run onto it and then score every single time. That's what they fixed. They fixed it. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Do you think that's good? Do you think that's bad? Personally, I think it's cool. It makes it a more realistic, interesting game. When I was playing Momo FIFA, who I beat, I won, because, you know, I'm the FIFA 16 champion. This is my year. This is my year. You'd have Bale running down the wing, and Mascherano easily could catch up to him. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. You tell me. You tell me. I just have a feeling that next FIFA player ratings are actually gonna mean something. The McGeady spin, so damn OP. When I was playing Momo FIFA, I did like 10 McGeady spins in a row, scored twice. Just McGeady spins all the way. That's the new overpowered skill move. Mark my words. Shooting is also very easy and OP, in my opinion, from what I've seen. A lot of times they'll adjust the shooting between the demo and the game, so I don't know if this will stay, but it's much easier to score. Also, I tried asking the guy, how do you do the Bolasie Flick? Because I asked the EA guy while I was playing, how do you do the Bolasie Flick? We all want to know. And he didn't actually know. He was like, I think it's like a standing receiving the ball move or something, which would make me, he said it was like a receiving the ball move, or I don't know what that means, but I would think that that suggests holding left bumper like a dummy or something, and it does the Bolasie Flick. I don't think the Bolasie Flick is going to be as accessible as we think, considering the guy didn't really know how to do it and said it was a receiving the ball move, and it's the EA guy, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's all I have to say for now. Overall, I think FIFA 16 is going to be interesting. Ultimate Team, I don't know about that. They explicitly didn't talk about it, so I'm sorry, nothing I can do. That's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like for my research and my FBI note-taking, interviewing, scouting skills that I'm releasing right now. And peace!